Hi everyone, welcome to Non-Anthem Tech. My name is Ricky. I created Non-Anthem Tech as a way for me to showcase the systems that I sell. I want to start a PC building business, and I want to take you guys along for the ride, and also for anybody who's interested on perhaps purchasing one of the systems in the future. You guys can use this as a reference to get an idea of the kind of performance that you can expect out of the games. So today we're running on Starfield. Let me just get the system specs up. Here are some of the specs. So we have the Intel Core I5-9400f, paired with 16 gigabytes of RAM, running on dual channel with XMP enable, running at 2067 megahertz. And we're pairing it with an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070 Ti. I'm running everything on the stock drivers. These are the latest drivers released as of June 2024. Okay, so here we go. So I started off the run on Vectera. So we're going, let's start off with the Ultra preset. And immediately here at Vectera it drops down to 29-30 frames. But the good thing about Starfield is that it's perfectly playable with this kind of frame rate. To anybody who hasn't played this game, I recommend it. It's at least the main story I think is pretty good. I usually don't tend to continue grind the games after the main story is done. Just there's so many titles out there. Okay, so let's do silent non-video benchmark. Take that off. Jameson would actually give you the best possible reference as far as the worst case scenario inside Starfield, as far as how the 1070 Ti will perform. Very good. So this is Starfield, Jameson under Ultra preset. I feel like they've improved the performance of the game because even on Ultra preset, mind you, the graphics card is completely maxed out, of course, but we're still able to get at least 20-21 FPS, very close to a cinematic experience. Alright, so here's the launch, and we're gonna do this without the camera. Alright, here we go. It's respectable. Decent performance. Let's switch over to the high preset. I'm only gonna test down to the medium preset because anything below that is gonna look too bad, and I certainly don't recommend it. CPU and GPU temperatures and percentages are essentially the same. So this is very early in the game, so you don't have to worry about any spoilers or anything for that matter at this point. Okay, very good. Now let's do silent version.
Hello. Return soon.
Yeah, I mean, once the shaders load up, the high preset can yield 40 FPS, so that's a little bit better on Jameson. And now let's take a look at the medium preset. I wouldn't go any further down than the medium preset with the 1070 Ti, because it can handle it. And anything below that, the game just doesn't look great. But I am going to show you guys how it looks like going down to the lowest preset, just for the sake of completion. So at medium, at the medium preset, the FPS climbs up to approximately 50 FPS. So you know, this is much better. The frame rate graph and the frame time chart are pretty stable. So all in all, it's a pretty good experience. If I was to play this game, which I'm actually not gonna play this game because I already beat it, but if I was to play this game again, I would probably play it at these settings myself. Gives the card gets a chance to go down to 94%, 80% from time to time, and the temperatures are much better. And it just feels like the system is taking less of a beating by rendering so many textures and frames. Alright, okay, let's switch over to the low preset. Just for a much quicker comparison, but I'm hoping it comes across as like how grainy and just not so great details. They kind of go away, and especially when you see Bosco on an angle, because it's clear they prioritize the front, so that way you can talk to him and have an idea of what he looks like. But outside of that, it just looks really rough. And yes, we do get a marginal bump up in FPS, but I don't even see it climbing above 60, so I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it. Hi, Bosco. And there we go. That is the test for Starfield running on an NVIDIA GeForce 1070 Ti. Thank you for watching Nonantum Tech. My goal at Nonantum Tech is both to test the system that I have available for sale, just to give you an idea of the kind of performance that you can expect, but also to try to help anybody who's interested in getting into PC building to get into this fun hobby, because I think it's great. It's so much fun. It's like adult Legos. That's the best way to describe it. So this was the CyberPower PC with an Intel Core i5-9400f paired with 16 gigabytes of RAM running on dual channel with XMP enabled. And yeah, overall I say the 1070 Ti can handle the task, and Starfield is a pretty demanding game, so that just gives you an idea of the kind of performance that the system puts out. Thank you so much for watching Nonantum Tech. My name is Ricky. I really hope you guys consider subscribing and leaving me any comments with any feedback that you'd consider, or any games you'd like me to test. I'll do my best to get them to get them tested. In any case, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye bye for now.